Touching them masses out of the question. So y'all say I'll be grinding, then y'all say I'll be rhyming. But I listen very closely and it sound like you're lying. And you know I never been tested, cause my rights I keep it protected. And the test is causing infections and them masses out of the question. I set up a trust, all these businesses bubbling like I'm boiling the moss. I pull up in the coloring. Pardon me as I deliver my soliloquy. Poetry that's smooth in essence like I ink calligraphy. Always be accusing me of raising up the frequency. And I stay secluded with my oracle so peacefully. Listen to my...
Peace to the family. Yo, got a special treat for you guys today. Let me make sure my mic is right. Yeah, got a special treat for you guys today. But before that, before I bring my brother on, I want to make a couple of announcements. Everybody who's ordering the Batana oil, and we don't have any more sea moss. So first and foremost, thank y'all for ordering. We don't have any more sea moss to put in our orders. So we still have Batana, which is the good thing. And I'm actually taking the trip soon to go pick up some more Batana and some more sea moss. So I'll let y'all know when the we still at 30% off the Batana, but I'll let you guys know when we're ready to go. When we have some more sea moss. But for the people who shout out to Yolanda. Yolanda actually didn't know I was giving away free sea moss. So she called me and she actually texted me and she said, Mr. G, I don't know if you may be confused. My order was somebody else's order, but mine's came with free sea moss. So I like the fact that we still got good people. She got extra products, so she didn't know whether it was hers or not. So she reached out and just cleared that up. And I told her, no, sister, I'm blessing everybody with some extra sea moss this month. So shout out to Yolanda. I really like Yolanda McBride. Still got some good people out here. Today, I never really talk about any of my sponsors because I be forgetting. I'm going to keep it real. But my man, well, I'm not even going to tell y'all his name yet, but I got to tell you about Salute the Gods Clothing, LLC. I got mine right here. You guys, I was rocking this. Yes, I was rocking this yesterday. And brothers were stopping. Okay, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Brothers were stopping me all day. Like, yo, talk to me about that sweatshirt. And it's actually a sweatshirt material, but my man freaked it with the pockets in the front. I'm not even going to try to act like I understand what he was doing with this, but this was something I've been waiting for and didn't even know I wanted a hoodie without a hoodie. So without no further ado, man, let me just bring my brother in so you guys can meet him. Yeah, it is fresh, right? I ain't here fresh in a long time. You must have went to high school with me. Hold on, let me bring my brother in real quick. Yo, Weezy.
Yeah. Peace to the God of the earth, man. Peace to the God of the earth, the one that's known, the one that's not known, and the one that's haven't ascended yet. Shout out, G. I appreciate you, bro, for having me on your platform, my brother.
Yo, I appreciate you accepting my invitation, and I appreciate you sponsoring my channel. Have me looking crispy. I was going to wear this one today, but I rocked it yesterday. I want people to be like, yo.
Whatever you need, just let me know. I got you, my brother. You don't even got to worry about it. I got you, bro.
Yeah. Nah, but talk to me, man. Where you from? Where you came up? Let's get it in.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. My name is Weezy the God. You know, I am the co-founder, CEO of Salute the Gods Clothing. Salute the Gods Clothing was created in, I would say, 2013, 14, where I was gaining a lot of knowledge. Plus, I like to look nice. And I tell a story. I had went into Jimmy Jazz, and I was trying to find something to wear, and I couldn't. And they had a Snow White sniffing cocaine. And I'm like, why would I want to wear that? So that's when I came up with the idea, like, you know, let me do my own thing. I'm a history buff. I study history crazy, like I'm getting paid for it. So a lot of the knowledge that I was gaining, I said, let me just put them into fashion and spread it out there, get it out there to the masses. So, you know, that's how Salute the Gods Clothing came along.
Break this down for me.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite right there. The concept is, if you ever heard of Nubaru, they call it Planet X. It's in the Bible. They call it Wormwood. A whole bunch of lies that the European made up to cover the fact that Nubaru is a planet-sized mothership with black Nubian folks on it. So when I found that out, I said, no, I got to make a shirt because it makes sense why I was in love with sci-fi from the
Hmm.
start. You know?
So break this down for me.
All right, so like I said before, Nubaru is the mothership that is here right now. Like a bunch of them is here. They will tell you that it's one mothership, but it's a lot of mothership with a whole bunch of black people on it. And I just wanted to get the people ready. You know, when thoughts give me these knowledge and these message, it's my charge to bring it out to the forefront and pass it on. So I have a lot of downloads telling me that Nuber is here, showing me sites, telling me to get the people ready.
Mm.
So that's why I came up with the idea to put the hoodie on the crew neck so it will catch people attention just by the design alone. Yeah, so when they see I want to go, that's the concept of being raptured. So if you read the Bible and they tell you about being raptured away and all of that, it's actually talking about being abducted. Those that chosen to go on Nubaru and
Hmm.
get wiped away for a long time, but it would seem like a couple of days. That's actually being raptured. So I wanted to put a lot of the stuff that I was learning and just get it out there to the people like me and you.
First and foremost, I appreciate you sharing and building the downloads that you're getting. And from the time I received mine from you, you sent it with my brother C Class. Salute to
Shout out
C
to see
Class.
my brother.
Yo, he's doing an amazing job with this new movie that he actually hired me to direct and produce for him. And I see a lot of your gear there
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
We are. Shout out to C Class. We're sponsoring C Class new movie called "You Deserve It," produced and directed by my brother Mr.G right here. C Class is one of the brother that really helped got me famous in
mhm.
especially with my clothing line.
Yes,
We did Let's Go the first season. Like
yes.
we was all over there. Everybody had on a hoodie or a t-shirt. And it bugged me out because over the years, wherever I would go, people would stop me and be like, "Yo, I saw you on YouTube. Yo, I saw your shirt on YouTube. Yo, I went to the Queens." A guy told me he was upstate and he seen somebody in my Salute the Gods hoodie, and he
Mm.
stopped me. I said, "Word!" Like so, because of C Class, the brand really took off, and I love him. That's my brother. My house is his house. Like he have all access to everything we do. Like he don't even gotta pay. Like once he called me, that's my brother. What's mine is his.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that. I saw when we was filming yesterday. You gave us access to the salon. I see the brotherhood that you guys have, and I like to see unity among us because you really don't see that. Um, and I be hating when people say there's no unity amongst us
That's not.
because that's 100% not true. So I want to thank you for that and having that crew looking good because I seen the sisters coming in, getting their hoodie. They can't wait for
Yeah,
their shots.
I mean, like I said, man, I'm hyped. I just got news today that Ice T is in the movie. Like I'm hyped in a motherfucker. Like in the movie,
Yo,
with Ice T.
not just Ice. Shout out to Smooth the Hustler,
Yeah,
Trigger the Gambler,
yeah,
DV Elias
like
Christ,
this is who we,
Bronzeville in the building.
like, this is who we is. So like today when we did that live saying that we're Brooklyn legend, like we are Brooklyn legend. We don't have to be dead for y'all to give us our roses. Our consistency speaks for itself. C class consistency speak for itself. My
That's a fact.
consistency speak for itself. So for who to have an issue with that, that's your problem. We're gonna be great, and we're already great, and nothing is gonna stop what we're about to do, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I love the fact that you when we rolled up to your spot,
Love you, my brother.
when we rolled up to your spot, I was like, yo, let me check because I'm an energy person. From the time I gave you a pound, I like, yo, this is a good brother right here. And I felt like I was in my own house. I felt like I was in my own crib. So I appreciate the energy that you extend and what you're doing for C class because there's a lot of people that they try to do stuff, and like you said, he's consistent. And for you to back him the way that you're doing that, that says a lot about you. But I want you to take me to your website. Tell me about. Oh, hold up. Let me just say what's up to a couple of people.
Go
We
ahead.
got we got my twin in the building. We got oh man, we got Teresa. Brownsville in the building. That's my big sister. Knew me since I was playing in the sand. So shout out to my big sister Teresa. Oh, we got Nene in the building. Oh man, I got a lot of family in the building right now. So all right, so let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Um, Tell me about this website and what made you, how long you had it, and what can people expect? Because I have it right there, y'all. When y'all see stg4u.com, that's my brother's website, and I want everybody that show him love and support. Everybody that support me, I would love for them to support him because it all stays in the same family.
You support me. You taking care of the community. For the past 20 years, like all proceeds from my merch goes back into the community. Like everything I sell goes back into the community. I'm gonna tell you a story. I think it was November. I gave away $3,000 in free merch. Like just set up a table in front of the barbershop and just gave away $3,000 in free merch. And no lie, 2 months later, I spent $6,000 on merch. So like,
Damn.
what I'm here to say is that you do for self and do for others, and the universe will take care of you. You know, so that's my concept. Treat me
All
like
right.
you want to be treated, and we be good.
Real quick, somebody in my DM, they asking me, is he related to T-Pain? I don't know.
No,
I'm gonna let you answer that.
no, I'm not related to T-Pain. I'm far from relating to T-Pain. I get that a lot. From
You do you?
Yeah, I get it a lot.
Okay.
I got memes out with me. And T-Pain. Like I get it a lot. But you know, I love it. I love it.
Okay. All right. I ain't got, they got too many questions there. I like T-Pain. All right. So you made 3,000 and you put another 6,000 in.
No. I gave away $3,000.
And you put another 6 G's in.
And I end up getting $6,000 and just bought a whole new line of merch. So, you know, you just gotta believe in yourself and believe that you are the universe. The universe is you. Once you're pure in your heart and you love those like you love yourself, you shall never suffer. And that's what I live by.
Oh man.
I live by, and that's what the clothing line is about. That's what the brand is about. Knowledge of self, love thyself, understand thyself, worship thyself, so you can pass it on to someone else.
You know what I love about your merch? I'm gonna show you the back. I couldn't wait to walk by somebody just so they can see what's on the back of my.
Yeah, that's what I love about the designs too, because it's all about symbolism. You know, the God speaks in symbols.
Yes.
So once somebody that's enlightened or even have a bit of enlightenment see the they're gonna ask questions. And that's when I hit them with, hey, it don't represent life. It represents more than that. It is a tool. It is a tool that they use to build things. You know, with levitations, you know, levitation frequency. You put the in the jet pillar and it lifts stuff. That's how they built all these pyramids.
And people don't know that. They talking about how did they lift all of those tons. They don't have equipment now that could lift that. So So we don't want to go too deep into that, but
we got to though, because you want to know what? It's time to share the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
That's why a lot of us is suffering. We don't have knowledge of self, knowledge of understanding. We don't know our role in the universe. So it's time that the power at B been covering it up and actually hiding in the plain sight.
Yes, hiding in plain sight.
So it is like I tell anybody, it's your time. It's our time.
Okay, because if you think about it, the deeper the deeper that they dig, every time they always come up with us.
That goes to show you wherever they went to. They even went to Mars, they found us. They went to the dark side of the moon, they found us. They went to Jupiter, they found us.
Mm-hmm.
We are everywhere they go. That's why they try to cover it up. You know, they know we are the Elohim. They know we are the offspring of the Nephilims. They know we are the descendants of the fallen angels.
Mm.
You know, the European create a lot of theology and trigonometry to throw us off, but the bloodline and the DNA recognize itself, and we always got to remember ourselves.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh,
forget all of that. His story.
yeah, it's our story. It's our story. It's our story, man.
Yo, all right, real quick. Let me see some of that merch in the back, man.
Let
Stop
me get you
playing. Stop playing.
So right now, I'm gonna do the female first.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the green and white bomber jacket. Says "I am a goddess." You know, it's flying off the rack right now. A lot of people is buying it. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people love the fact that they could represent their higher self, their higher divinity, and know that they're God and God is dumb and there's no separation. So on the right sleeve, like I said, I speak in symbolism. The God speak in symbolism. This is the story of the Immaculate Conception. You have the divine spirit, the obelisk, the Tekken,
Oh
with the
shit.
sperm in the middle
I,
of it. The
I didn't even notice.
the divine sperm. 9 months later, the belly, and after the belly come the God, the star tetrahedron. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all the that whole all the DNA together, the star tetrahedron. That's the Star of David. It's all in the Bible. It's all religious symbolism. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, I studied it. I ate it up. I learned it so I could put it in fashion and people could wear it.
Mm-hmm.
The back,
I knew that was coming.
the back is always I every clothes that I create, I always do 3 designs: front, back, and right sleeve.
Okay. Why the right sleeve?
Right sleeve represent right conscious thinking. Higher thinking is on the right side. Lower thinking is on the left side.
I knew you was ready for the question. I'm just asking.
So this is the male one. I am a god.
Mm,
You know, so if you and your queen want to represent higher self, higher
mm.
knowledge, y'all both can wear it together. And this is why, as a people, we're suffering because we study too much negative stuff. We calling our queens bitches and whores, and they calling us niggas and all of that, which is your words create your reality. So if you're talking like this to your queen and she's talking bad to you, imagine what's gonna happen. So
And
your kingdom.
you know what's so funny about that? I ain't gonna say where I was walking, but it was in the hood, and I was like, "Peace, Queen. How you doing, Goddess? Who the hell are you talking to? You don't know
Yeah,
me, motherfucker." I'm like, "Damn." I'm just saying
because
they not ready to tell. I wanted to tell her, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your higher self. But I said, I just kept it moving.
yeah, because you want to know what? Many are called, but only a few is chosen. Not everybody are chosen to rapture the way in higher consciousness. Okay, they're not gonna get it. You still got female there label themselves as bitches.
Yeah, yeah,
So you can't reach her. When she's saying that to herself, there's no way she's gonna identify with queen or a goddess because
yeah.
she's a dog. You know, so it's all about what we think and what we listen to, what we eat, what we
Hmm.
see. Those are the gateway to the soul.
Okay, okay. Well, you got that orange sweatshirt on, man. Talk to me about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on,
So
man.
this is a SAR. You know, this is a SAR.
Hmm.
A SAR represent getting yourself together after a set, cut them up. A set found the pieces, put them back together, and she created Peru. So it's one of my favorite logo. I actually
Hmm.
designed it myself.
Okay.
It's
So, so you don't design everything?
no, I design everything.
Okay, okay.
Like I
Oh,
design every
we got
every.
we got C class in the building. What up, brother?
Shout out to C class, man. Shout out to C class.
uh So do that got
That
salute to the God in the back too? That's
has,
that hoodie?
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have knew.
All of them do. I never lie because I like to see me. So when somebody buy my brand and I know it's mine, it's always gonna have something on the back.
Okay, okay. What you opening up?
The female crop top to go with the male hoodie. So
Okay.
I never forget about the goddess because without them we are nothing, you know. Without moms, I'm nothing. So I always do for the gods what I do for the goddesses. This is the female one. This is the female figure of Setmet.
Okay.
You know, the goddess warrior.
Hmm.
She's also the goddess of love. But if you fuck with her baby, she'll burn shit down.
Okay.
You know, fuck with her kingdom, she'll burn that kingdom down. That's
Come
the
correct or you gonna get it.
you know. So like I said, it's always sign on the right sleeve.
Yes.
You know,
Fire.
I got a bunch, man.
Yeah, nah, we got the website up. We got the website out right there, but keep it. Let me see what you got though. Keep it going if you don't mind.
Now we could be here till tomorrow. This is my favorite.
Hmm.
Well, I am not the body. The concept is
That's a
reincarnation.
T-shirt.
Yeah, it's a T-shirt.
Oh man, you got to get me one. I'm going to Honduras soon. I got to rock that on the highest mountain.
I got you. So you know, represent reincarnation. Why did the Kemetic pharaohs was so obsessed with mummification? It wasn't because they love physical things. It's just that they was hoping that they can create a lot of stuff to remember upon their death, so they can reincarnate back in that same vessel. So this is why they bury themselves with a whole bunch of shit. They cats, they bitches, whatever they want. You know, just thinking that they was gonna come back in that vessel, but 9 out of 10 they never made it back. They never made it back because the worst thing you could do upon your death is be confused.
They asking, do you got one of those in a hoodie form?
I can make it.
Bang.
Whatever you see, if I don't have it in a hoodie, I can make it in a hoodie. If I don't have it in a t-shirt, I can make it in a t-shirt. I can put it on a bag, whatever you want. So you see the back of it.
I got that yellow. I'm talking about.
Yeah, the yellow.
That's fire right there.
Right sleeve.
Nah, that's coming with me to Honduras. That one's coming to Honduras.
I got you. Let me show you my next one that I love.
Okay.
Open this up. So this is called Two-Faced Liberty.
Yo.
This is my favorite. This is called Two-Faced Liberty. So, like I said, the God speaking symbolism, I'm gonna break this down to you. So you see the red in the background represent the blood that's been shed for the money that's fallen down into it. The Statue of Liberty represent the system, the structure, the government, and the gun represent the attitude and the power of the system and the government. If you don't have the money, it's fuck you. That's why you see the middle finger.
Fire.
That's why you see the middle finger right here.
What's that on that right sleeve?
Same thing.
Oh, let me see the middle finger first. Oh, okay.
and then they got the gun represent the power. The gun represent the power because no matter who you are, if a gun is in your face, you're gonna do what that person is saying.
If you value your life.
Yeah, the system got a lot of gun on us, so a lot of us just give in to the system, you know.
Understood.
And it got the two-faced. 1 minute the liberty, looking happy, smiling. Come for us. We're the land of the free, the home of the brave. But what you don't know is the filth behind a lot of the shit that we sign up for. So that's the evil side. Two-faced liberty.
Okay, I saw the STG too on a. I seen that.
Gotta keep it on the back so you.
Okay.
Once you see that, you know who it came from. So you know, repetition is the best way of learning. So that's why I always do the same thing. So you see it, they know who it's coming from.
And that's a good thing to repeat because it's fire.
Yeah. This one right here.
Before you show that one right there, I want to let everybody know. I don't know. I can't talk about your role, but this brother's in the movie as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell y'all his role yet. Y'all gotta wait till the movie come out. But he has a major role in the film, and you killed it. You killed it.
Like I say, yo. Shout out to C-Class. C-Class made me an actor just by always putting me in his movies. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take this shit seriously. Like I study the line, I embody the character, I meditate on it, I literally create this individual, and then I bring it to life.
I seen that, and one of the things I want to piggyback off a shout out to C class because as you know I work with whole different side. I don't even want to mention the people that I work with, but it's an honor and a pleasure for me to come to Bronzeville and where I grew up. I was born and raised in Bronzeville. I never thought I would be filming in Bronzeville. So I want to special shout out to C class for giving me that opportunity to work where I was born and raised. And I want to shout you out for opening the doors of your businesses to make our giving us a nice venue to shoot at. So salute to you guys a lot for that.
Nah, always. Like I said before, man, C class made me into an actor. I was in Let's Go. I was in Bullet to the Ballot.
Oh damn! Okay.
You deserve it. Like, so my resume is kind of long, but like I said, I'm just humble. Like I just take everything in the humble and thank the universe for giving me the friends that I have and the mind frame that I have, and to just keep being consistent with the things that I always dreamed to. I always dreamed I was going to be this great. So
Okay.
it didn't really surprise me when I got here because I knew this from day one. You know?
Okay. And you know what's so crazy? I work with a lot of people in the city, and when I tell them I'm from Bronzeville, because I even my parents are from Honduras, so I'm Garifu now 100%. But
Mhm.
I was born and raised in Bronzeville. I learned to play basketball in Bronzeville, ride a bike, and I grew up in Bronzeville when it was a community where everybody, if you see somebody mother or father, we all will stop what we doing because there go Mrs. Hunter, there go Mrs. Figueroa. We would fall back because everybody was our mothers and aunts. And so to be able to go back in Bronzeville, I'm just elated right now.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you got guys like me and C class that's actually pillow of our community, and once you with us, we're not gonna let nothing happen to you.
Oh
So
yeah, I don't worry about that. My energy don't even bring that bullshit my way. I'm good.
that's a
Um,
fact, man.
you sure you're not T-Pain cousin? Keep it
Nah, I'm
real.
definitely not. No, I'm sure I'm definitely not T-Pain. I mean, I definitely be his lookalike if he's gonna pay me right. But
You feel me? All right, let's get back to that pink shirt you was about to pull out.
the pink shirt right here. So this is it was so crazy. Like I did this design in probably like about 5 minutes
Mm,
because I was just somebody kept on pressing like, oh, you got to do more female shirts. You got to do more goddess shirts. So I said, all right, look, I just did this real quick. This says I am a comedic goddess. Um,
mm.
I'm trying to teach a lot of people that stop calling Kemet Egypt and Africa. The real name is Kemet Al Kabalan. So I try my best to re bring back our memory. Make us
Okay,
remember who we are. So like
okay.
you see it on the back.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna ask what's on the back no more. I already know.
And it's and you got the story of the Immaculate Conception on the right sleeve,
Hmm.
represent higher thinking. So I want the whole, and I even got kids shirts. So I want the whole
That was
family.
that was my next question. What are you doing for the babies?
I got kids shirt. I got I am a young goddess. I got I am a young netter. I am a young netter rule. So
Hmm.
whatever you want, even if you have an idea, you could DM me,
Hmm.
and I can make it happen for you.
Okay. What about hats?
I got beanies. I got hats. The beanies is sold out right now.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and I got shorts. The
Oh, you
short,
do shorts too?
yeah, I
Oh
got
man.
shorts.
Hmm.
I even got a hockey jersey. Let me show you the hockey jersey.
All right. He's taking me way back to the Ducks when we had those hockey jerseys in the 80s. Teresa, what's up, baby girl? Oh man, it's so good to see you out here, sis. See class on. Oh, we got Christopher in the building too. What's peace, Christopher? Hey, Cindy, what's up? That's my baby. That's my sister's baby. That's my niece, my daughter, my best friend, and most important, she's my lawyer.
So yeah, this is the hockey jersey.
Oh man, okay. I like that. I like that Michigan
Yeah.
blue and gold.
So this is the story. Long as the sun shines and its energy in our DNA, we shall live for eternity.
Mm. All right, you got. Let me see the right arm, and let me see the. Oh, well, I don't want to see the back. I already know what's there.
Right
What's on that?
sleeve,
Hmm.
you know,
Okay.
SCG on the back. So I got a
Hmm.
lot. Like I really try to stay stacked with merch because I never know where I'm gonna go, who I'm gonna run into, who's
Hmm.
gonna want something. So like right now, my car look like a store because I got everything in there.
That's a good thing because when we was filming, I mean, you just go to the back and you just look at and you know people measurements and everything already.
If you're ready, you don't got to get ready. So as an entrepreneur, you always got to stay one step ahead
The
because
first
you
the
bring your own money in, so you can't slack on money. I got a
the.
whole family I got to feed, so I can't tell my wife I can't take care of her. I can't
Hmm.
tell my kids I can't take care of them. So I
Hmm.
always plan ahead.
I heard Floyd Mayweather say that he walks around at his fighting weight. He said, "While everybody else getting in shape, I just gotta I'm already ready. I don't have to get ready."
I don't got to get ready. I don't got to get
Hmm.
ready. Somebody, I seen that on a. What's that? Just tell me your size. It's right in my
Hmm.
cart.
Okay. So talk about that logo on the back, man. I'm feeling it. Like who put that together? Was it you
um,
or
it was me. I designed the logo.
okay?
This is the Hawks of Haru.
Mm-hmm.
This is the upside down pyramid represent the Holy Trinity, the man, the woman, the child.
Okay.
The God of everything is the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So without the sun, none of us would be here. And
Okay.
if you lay it flat with the 3D model, it turns into a spaceship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
it's supposed to be one of the starship that comes out from the mothership Nubaru and fly around. So I really put thought into when I was creating it. It just came as when I saw the finished product, I was like, where the fuck I got that idea from?
Mm.
I studied everything to make sure I knew what I was talking about.
You know what messed my head up when I actually been to the pyramids. Um, I always thought it was three sides, but it's not three sides.
It's four.
I wasn't ready for that. It was
And then when it's about how it turns.
yeah.
So
For
it's all about what angle you looking at. That's why they got to build it from top to bottom.
and they don't let you they don't let you fly your drones around there, which I hated because I wanted some aerial shots. And they actually your cell phone when you get there, your cell phone if it's on 90%, you could be there all day. When you leave, that shit is still on 90%.
Yeah, because it's a natural energy grid. They're natural power plants.
I
That's what
wasn't I was not ready for that. I'm like, yo, my phone was 90% or 80 something percent. I was there all day. By the time I left, my shit was still
yeah.
80, 90%.
So can you imagine that if that kind of technology was free to humanity like it was back in the day, right? So
Hmm.
that's why they don't want you to know about ancient technology. They don't want you to know about free Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is not new. Wi-Fi is old.
Yeah, yeah.
It's old. You got a pharaoh in Kemet on the wall holding up a Wi-Fi device. So it's old. There's nothing
Hmm.
new under the sun.
Hmm.
So it's just for us to tap back in because the more we know, the less they can hide it.
Okay.
That's why they call pay attention. They pay a lot to get your attention and pay a lot to keep you dumb down
I
and pay a
like that.
lot
I
to
like
keep it
that.
away from you.
True.
Billions of dollars to keep the truth from you.
Facts. All right, let me ask you this. I can't have nobody on my show without asking them, do they know who Dr. Sebi is?
Oh.
Do you?
That's like asking me, do I know who Dr. Malachi York is? Peace to the God himself too. Peace to
Um,
the Dr. Sabi himself too. Of course, I know who Dr. Sabi is. Dr. Sabi is the God in the flesh, one of the ancestors. Study Kemetic knowledge to the T.
mhm.
For him to be a botanist, that is Kemetic science.
Yes, yes.
So he studied the ancestor knowledge and gave it back to the people. That's why they had to get rid of him because this time right now, if Dr. Sebi was still alive, there would have been a lot of botanists running around. and a lot of disease being killed. You'd have been going your crib, cooking up shit and killing yourself and your homies.
Facts, facts.
So you could kill the man, but it's up to us to keep his legacy and the idea alive. That's why they murder our leaders. They murder them because they think once the physical is gone, the idea is gone, but it's up to those that follow, study, know to keep it alive.
Yeah, the seeds was planted already.
And you keep it alive, bro.
Yeah. Well,
for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's funny how you mentioned Dr. Malachi York. I had the privilege of meeting that brother and blew my mind. Didn't say one word to him, and he already knew I spoke 3 languages. I wasn't ready to meet a brother like that. I wasn't ready.
Like I said, there's a lot of things I wish that I could have experienced, especially when I gained into knowledge of self. I wish I could have sit between Dr. Clark. I wish I could sit on a Dr. Ben. Dr. Malachi York was, because like I told you before, his name is Dwight, my name is Dwight.
Yes.
Like I really felt like what he was, there really ain't gonna be nothing else like that.
Well, he's not even because he's still with us.
Still is with us, but I'm talking about his accomplishments.
Yeah.
Like they could create a lot of lies or whatever about this man, but this man unified a nation. And this man was getting ready to give all of us our sovereignty. And that's what he was doing. But because, like I said, the power at B, they couldn't have all of us walking around calling us Nubians and Nubians, and we're indigenous to America. Like we didn't just bump here, we've been here. So once you start calling yourself, I'm not just African, I am everything because I was everywhere, they can't really pull the wool over our eyes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But the more research you do, the more you find out there's no way in hell they could have brought that many of us over here. We was here already.
Listen, they tell you, right? Once upon a time, under the sun, everything was black. Okay, don't think it was darkness everywhere. When they said it was blackness up on the earth, there was nothing but black people.
It was us.
It took DNA genetic manipulation to bring a lot of races into existence. So and Dr. Clark told you that we was black until we look Yaku. There was no other race until we, the black Nubians, start splicing and dicing and creating a lot of things that wasn't supposed to be in existence.
You know what I liked about one of the Dr. Clark, one of the things he's said that really like resonated with me. They took him to a debate, and he said, I'm not going to debate with any of y'all because none of y'all on my level, so I'm here to teach. I was like, yo.
And it's true, though.
Shut it down immediately. I'm here to teach. None of y'all on my level to debate with me. So right there, I said, I got to listen to everything this man got to say. So it's funny how you mentioning people like Dr. Ben. Come on.
I love these guys like I knew them, and I never seen them a day in my life.
Wow.
Like I love them like I knew them, because when time came and I was coming into my self of knowledge, that's who I was watching. Like I was watching rap battles. I was watching these lectures like there was rap battles. I was staying up at night watching Dr. Clark, Ben. A lot of them was talking. Ray Higgins, he was one of my favorite too. I was watching a whole bunch of them.
All right, so tell me when Weezy was born.
I was born 1983. I was born.
No, the name Weezy.
Oh, Weezy. Okay, yes. That's my barber name. So it came from high school because I was a big Lil Wayne fan, and I used to go all A CDs. So they used to call me Weezy. And then when I became a barber, it just went with Weezy the barber. So
on top of designing, you're also a master barber too.
Yeah, I am. I'm a master barber. I just try to stay creative as much as possible, man.
I know your family going to stay eating because you have too many tools.
Now, let me tell you something. One thing I learned: you should always be the architect of your own financial situation, because nobody's gonna pay you like you pay yourself.
Yo, I'm so glad that you said that, because for the people who know me, I worked for the board education for a while. I was working in the dean's office. When I started making more money on the weekends than I was making in a whole month, I had to fire my boss, and I never went back to work for nobody.
That's funny you said that because I got a story like that too.
Talk to me.
I used to work at a mental health facility overnight, and
Hmm.
I had worked there for 6 years. And one day they complained about me. Oh, you be coming in too late. Da 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 da. Da." And I said, let me check my pension status. And I checked my pension status, and it only showed $300. I said,
Uh-huh.
I've been here for 6 years. That's what I blow on weed. And no lie, I tell you, I quit, and probably like a year later, I was able to move my family out the projects
Mm.
just by working for myself full time, and
Mhm.
like just believing in myself, and like just telling myself like, yo, I cannot let nobody dictate my time, because that's all we really have is our time. That's the only thing that's important, is what you doing with your time.
Facts.
So I just can't. I used to have to leave my family at night, and that used to tear me apart, that I'm leaving my wife and my kids in the house by themselves at night to go watch another white Jewish man business that could give a fuck less what
Who
happened to me and my family.
who's watching your family while you watching his family?
Exactly. While he's in the bed with his family, I'm leaving mine. So I said, nah, I can't do this no more.
Yeah, something wrong with that picture.
Yeah, I can't. So, and as I said, once you believe in yourself and trust in yourself, and you're doing everything with pureness of heart, the universe would not let you suffer. And I haven't suffered yet.
Nah, it's not you. First of all, you got too many hats, like Teresa said. Many hats. You got too many hats to suffer. And long as you have your health, man,
Yeah, that's
that's
what I'm saying.
people don't understand how much how important health is. You got
Mhm.
I know a lot of billionaires in the cemetery right now that would
Right.
trade. I know a lot of billionaires in the hospital right now that will give everything they got just to have what we have, our health.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
I like the fact that you teaching how to be an entrepreneur, man, because in school they train us how to be employees, not how to
Not
be.
entrepreneur. And that's what they only train our people.
Yeah.
No, that's why it's. I feel like, especially our charge of man still living in the neighborhood, because I tell a lot of people I'm proud that I'm still in my neighborhood.
Hmm.
I'm proud that I could walk, hold my head up. I don't believe in that stigma. For me to be successful, I have to remove myself from my community, while all these other men come in there and just do what they want with it and buy up stuff, and just
Hmm.
forget about the people. So those that's been there from day one, that's successful in the community, it's our charge.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Our charge.
Because one thing I was talking with C the other day. I love the fact that I'm 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from Bronzeville. I'm right here in Bushwick. I could jog to Bronzeville in 20 minutes if I have to.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that I'm not coming from Long Island. I was telling him I had an option to live in Long Island for a while, but I'm like, I just feel like I'm too far away from my roots. So I like that we have that in common.
Yeah. Nah, I can't turn my back on my community. My community made me who I am today.
Hmm.
The support of strangers in my community made me to the point where I can do for others. So why would I not give back? We that's what we do. House of Skills. Shout out to House of Skills Barbershop. All we
Hmm.
do is give back. Every other Sunday we teach classes for young kids to teach them how to cut hair. We're
Where talk about that because that's a
at the
that.
barbershop, 2063 Fulton and Rockaway, House of Skills Barbershop. If you know anybody that would like to be a barber, they can hit me up at Weezy the Barber 83 IG. DM me for classes from 4 to 7. The fee is $70. And the only reason why we charging, because we're trying to build a facility where we can teach craft and entrepreneurship and hands-on skills, and how to make shirts and how to press shirts, how to design shirts.
So
And
it's just not barbering. It's
no, it's not barbering. The facility is going to be barbering, graphic design, business management, because we also got the salon. So it's going to be hair braiding, weaving, whatever you can do with your hand to save yourself. That's what we're trying to teach, because that's what saved a lot of us.
Yeah, talk about your barbershop in the salon. I'm talking about your salon too
Yeah.
because
So we have three businesses on one block. We have a barber shop, we have a beauty supply store, and a beauty salon. They're all on Fulton and Rockaway. It's a bunch of us. It's me, Lou, Marley. We the guys. that came up together as a unit, as like Black Wall Street, pooled our money together and literally like just got up a bunch of these businesses in one neighborhood and kept them amongst ourselves. And every time we're the only business on our block that gives back to the community.
I like
No
that.
other business, like we give back every single day, and we're the only business that when the pandemic hit, stayed afloat. Like, and
Because
was able to expand.
give
All
that address again. Keep drilling that address in their head, man. I want people to know where you're at.
2063 Fulton and Rockaway, House of Skills Barbershop. Right next to the barbershop, 2065 is House of Skills Beauty Supply Store. Right down the block at 2094 Fulton and Eastern Parkway is House of Skills Beauty Salon. So, it's y'all could come get your hair done, get your haircuts, go buy the supplies, and just know that we're all Black owned. There's no Chinese man in the background. There's no Jewish guy in the background. We're all Black owned. So all your money is staying in your Black community.
Yo, when I walked inside your beauty supply store, the first thing I saw was Let Go Siri on the TV. I was like, yo, they lit in here. I was loving it.
Yeah,
I
we
was
proud,
loving
man.
it.
We proud to be Nubians out here. We're not ashamed of ourselves, and we're not ashamed of our success. You have a lot of Black entrepreneurs. They're kind of ashamed to be Black owned, so they rather put up a front and just don't want to say that they're Black owned. We embrace the fact that we're Black owned. We embrace the fact that we're Black Wall Street Brooklyn. Because not a lot of business doing what we're doing.
And most of the businesses that are Black owned, unfortunately, they're not Black owned.
They're not.
They use our image.
Yes.
So you know how that go.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing with a lot of folks. You got to know who you really shopping with. Who is really getting your money? Don't just go in a store that because they put up a sign say Black owned and you see one Black person behind the register, you think that's theirs. No, go and talk, ask questions. Who's the owner? How long y'all been here?
Mm-hmm.
What is your plan for your community? Because your money funds a lot of stuff that goes on in your neighborhood. So know who you spending with.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I like that you said that because a lot of us just take things for face value and think that's what it is.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's why I said many are called, but only a few is chosen. You got those that just want to be comfortable and just spend money, but then you got the ones that's chosen that's gonna know, like, nah, my money matters.
okay, real quick, let me just shout out. Are you packed? Are you packed yet? They're talking about they ordered some batana oil from me and they got a email with the tracking information. So yeah, we do that all the time. That's one thing that me and my queen do when people order from us. Um, we see the emails, we give them the tracking information because I order a lot in from people and then I never get no information. So we try not to be like that. So thank you for ordering from us. I really appreciate you. And we got my brother KT in the building. What's salute to KT? That's Dr. Sebi son. So
Shout out,
man.
shout out, KT. What up, KT? KT,
All
let
right.
me know if you need a hoodie, my brother. Or
All right. Yeah. So I like the fact that you said you emphasize how you guys are 100% Black owned.
yeah. 100%. You met my partner Lou yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the mastermind behind that. And
Okay.
like I said, once he hit me up and said, "Yo, it's time. We got to do this." We used to work at the same barbershop, and then we left like a month later when I started there, and then like the following year we opened up our first store, and it was just a wrap. And it just kept on growing and growing and growing because
I think you guys are the only brothers I know that have three businesses on one block. I mean, I could walk from Rockaway to Mother Gas, and that's
yeah.
all y'all.
All us. And look, we're about to do more stuff because we got a boutique coming,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got a party space coming.
Mm-hmm.
So the universe is the limit, man. The universe is the limit, and we got a powerhouse behind us. So as long as we support ourselves, we're always gonna make it.
Yeah, and you know what's keeping y'all afloat too, man? The fact that y'all giving back to the community. So
Oh,
this community have to show love.
always, and that's what, like I said, when the pandemic hit and everywhere was closing, we was moving into a bigger spot. And then after moving to the bigger spot, we took over the other spot next door to the bigger spot and turned it into a supply store. So, just like I said,
Expanding.
believing in yourself and believing
Mm-hmm.
those that around you.
All right, yo. Um, Before we get out of here, man, let my people know where they can find you. And drop all of your social media and this. You guys show me that stuff in the back one more time for the people who came in late.
I'm Weezy the God, of Mastermind of Salute the God's Closing. You can check out the website www.scgforyou.com. You can follow me on IG, Salute the God's Closing LLC. My barber page is Weezy the God 83. You can check out the YouTube page, Salute the God's Closing, the YouTube channel. I have a bunch of uploads on the YouTube channel talking about the real identity of the Anunnakis. Why now everybody is trying to claim that they're the real Jew or the real Hebrew.
What's that page? What's that page again? Where
The YouTube channel.
the
Salute the
what's,
God Clothing.
okay, that's where we can find out about the Anunnakis.
Yes, where I break down the true identity of the Anunnaki, why everybody want to claim Hebrew now, and why everybody want to say that they're Jew, that they're the chosen children of the Most High, which no European cannot be chosen because they are the Gentiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you speak of the Elohims and the Nephilim, like I said before, you are talking about Nubian descendants, okay? You cannot, the Sumerian text tells you that the king list started in heaven and it fell to earth and it went on for eons of years. And we still here. We still here. And I'm about to go off track real quick because so please, my brothers and sisters, get ready. Go outside, look up. Your ancestors is here, right? They don't want you to know your ancestors is here. That's why they're distracting you with a lot of stuff that makes you emotional, right? We can't afford to lose what's about to come right now or what's here. Study the war in Russia. It's about your galactic family wiping out this elite genocide system. So they're covering a lot of stuff up. Russia is bragging and boasting about they shot down a UFO or UAP. Understand, it's real. It's real. It's really the end of days, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid because as long as you're pure at heart, you're going to be taken care of. As long as you know how to love thyself and love your fellow human beings like you love yourself, you shall be okay. But just know that all that wickedness is over with. Go outside, look up. You will see the spaceship next to the moon. And it's just here. This is why they don't want you to go outside. This is why they playing with the weather. This is why they distracting you with a lot of stuff that really ain't gonna help you in the long run.
That's true. It's damn near 60 degrees today in Brooklyn.
Oh, and I did a video on that too. I did a video last June telling them that as the winter progresses, the sun is gonna be hotter. And I knew that from when in 2018 when the polar ice capsule was melting in a week's pace.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know where that came from. That came from all of these ships that's in our atmosphere. They tell you they caught a lot of ships coming in. That's why you think they closed down all those solar observatories back in 2018 and 19. Because they just kept on seeing ships coming in. Why you think they put out the movie Don't Look Up? Hollywood always has to choose a play sight.
KT, he breaks down movies, so I gotta tell him, I gotta ask him about Don't Look Up.
Yeah, so you gotta understand in the movie Don't Look Up, they made it seem like it's an asteroid coming to Earth, but it was the motherships, multiple ships.
Plural.
So it's like I said, it's time. It's time. We can't keep playing the same game thinking that these crackers is going to let up. It have to take other intervention to come in because we keep falling into the same trap of being separated from one nature to ourself. So once we keep doing that and we are the Most High, the children of the Most High, and we can't seem to get it right, they got to come and save us. But back to the regular schedule.
Okay. My man just left. He said, yo, you know what? I'm going in. Now I appreciate the bill though. I appreciate the bill because there's a lot of people who are being silenced right now and they don't want to speak the truth. So I appreciate you being transparent on my platform, brother.
And I appreciate you, but like Thought is telling me, like, they time is up.
Mm-hmm.
And any day y'all gonna wake up and you're gonna hear them saying everything is gonna go back on the martial law and they're gonna try to control our movement again, because that's what this whole corona shit was. Just to see if they could run a drill on y'all, COVID-19 covered operation.
Mm-hmm.
Just so they could run a drill to see if they could shut the world down at one set time.
Mm.
The real drill come when y'all wake up and they're gonna say public service announcement. There are unidentified object in our airspace. Please don't go outside. What are y'all gonna do there?
Freak out.
But you shouldn't.
Mhm.
You can't freak out
For
because,
those who don't know, they're going to freak out. I'm telling you.
and this is why, let's touch back on Malachi York.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they had to get rid of him, because he was preparing us from then to what was happening right now. He knew they was coming back. He knew the Anunnakis was coming back. He knew.
Yeah, I told you the first book that he gave me was about Anunnakis, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I thought he was crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It wasn't until later on in life I was like, hold up. When I started seeing ancient aliens, I was like, hold up. Malachi York was talking about this years ago.
Mhm.
So I was like, it was a lot of it was making sense to me then. Salute the barber in the building, always supporting. I appreciate you, sister. All right, brother. So, in closing, man, just let us know where we can find you again, because you done told
I'm
everybody not to look up.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Hold up, real quick before you close out. We got my man Franco in the building. That's my family right there. I appreciate you, Sabio.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, check out the website www.stgforyou.com. You can hit me up on Salute the God's Clothing LLC. That's the IG page. You could check out the YouTube page, Salute the God's Clothing YouTube channel. Just check it out. I have a bunch of work on there. I done been doing work and studying knowledge of self for a long time. I deciphered the King Tut dagger that they found with the meteor in it, and how
Mm-hmm.
they lied and said his was burnt up just to cover the fact that this guy was flying from Earth to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot I've been doing in my spare time without nobody financially giving me nothing, without no school behind me. I
Mm-hmm.
literally are self-taught, self-educated, because I love knowledge, and it's just, with knowledge you free yourself. And the more knowledge I've learned, I became mentally free. So I was able to mentally think and do for self. So if I could liberate myself like that, why not pass it on to people?
Facts, facts. And for the people that just tuning in right now, hey Barbara, I know you're saying you late. You can always just rewind it. And let me just clarify: no, this is not T-Pain cousin. Because
Yeah. No, I'm not singing. I don't sing.
nah, now I'm messing with you. But thanks for the energy. Thanks for the knowledge, brother. I appreciate you. I hope this is not your last time on my platform, brother.
Yeah, my brother. Whenever you need me to, just send out the call, and I'll pull up. I appreciate you giving me a platform. Like I said, it's just a lot that I wanted to share with the people, and I see you got a well established platform, and I thank you for sharing it with me, my brother.
Nah, salute to you and your family, man, and thank you for everything that you do for the community, bro.
And check out my podcast too on Spotify.
Oh
SCG.
yeah, yeah. Shout it out real quick.
Check out my podcast on Spotify, SCG Metaphysical Talk Radio. Out of 100, we felt 20 on Spotify hot podcast list. I didn't even know people was listening to me. So shout out to everybody on Spotify that played the podcast, SCG Metaphysical Talk Radio. I have a bunch of subject up there: the return of Nubaru, the identity of the Anunnakis, everything. So just check it out and follow me.
All right. Good looking, Kings. So I'm gonna see you soon. That t-shirt coming with me to Honduras.
I got you. What you need, a large, right?
Yes, sir.
You know I got you. I'm gonna give you a couple large in it so you can always rep when you on the town, my brother.
All right, I appreciate you. All right, kid.
Peace, my brother.
Peace. Oh man, yo, that's my brother Weezy right there. And like I said, he's one of my sponsors for the podcast. So I want to thank him in advance for everything that he do for us. Um, Teresa, thank you for being there, sister. You know, I love you to death. Well, I love you to life. A good friend of mine told me to stop saying I love you to death. So I love you to life. And thank you for just being one of the people in the community when I was growing up, helping me figure out what was right and what was wrong. And KT, well, KT, you already know that's my brother. Thank you guys for coming out. And I'm trying to bring as many people that can inspire and entertain you guys. This brother Weezy right there, he owns 3 businesses in Brooklyn on one block, him and his crew. So I had to let him come and build and let y'all know that it can be done. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go for now, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace and blessings.
And you know I never been tested, cause my rights I keep it protected. And the test is causing infections and then masses out of the question. So y'all say I'll be grinding, then y'all say I'll be rhyming. But I listen very closely and it sound like you're lying. And you know I never been tested, cause my rights I keep it protected. And the test is causing infections and then masses out of the question. I set up a trust, so these businesses bubbling like I'm boiling the moss. I pull up in the coloring. Pardon me as I deliver my soliloquy. Poetry that's smooth in essence like I ink calligraphy. Always be accusing me